Yo, it's me again. Yeah, I'm gonna show you a clip about a woman that goes bar hopping for man with money. Now, I have no issue with a girl or a woman doing their thing. And because I always say, my thing is, show me who you are so I know what category to put you in. But the thing what I don't like is when a man just misplays the game. And when I say misplay, I'm talking like a girl has showed him who she is, a woman has showed him who she is, and he's accepted that. Now, I don't have an issue with that, but my thing is this. When you got money, or a woman, I should say, you want a woman to like you for more than just your money. You want her to like you for multiple things. Do you know why you want her to like you for multiple things? Like growing up, my dad taught me, make a woman like you for loads of things. The reason why is because when one of things disappear, you can't do it no more, whether it be money, or you can't cook no more, or you're unable to cook for her. You want to know, raw. She likes you for other things, so, alright, you don't cook for her no more, you don't give her money no more, but she loves you because you iron her clothes. She loves you because you take care of the bills. She loves you because you're intelligent, you're smart, you're funny. You don't just want a woman to like you for one thing. Now, I'm going to go through this clip bit by bit and break it down. Now, a woman saying on air, live to everyone on social media that she sells her kitty. She sells her kitty. She goes for the highest bidder. And her partner got engaged to her based on her being honest and just keeping it real. Now, I understand that she's keeping it real and I respect her for that. Because like I said, if I met a woman and she kept it real and said, I got to pay for the kitty, I'm going to tell you straight. I'm going to pay for it if I've got the money, if it's affordable. So say my income is 10 grand a week and she wants £500 out of it. Yeah, I'll pay for that. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to sit here and lie and say I wouldn't pay. I would, because if I'm getting 10 grand a week and she just wants £500 out of it to get the kitty, then I will give that to her. But next week, once I get the kitty, I ain't doing it no more. I'm getting the kitty for free. And if she ain't giving it to me for free, I'm gone. Because there's no way once I get what I want, I'm going to keep paying. See, and this is my problem what I have with this video. Once you get the kitty, because remember, if you're after the kitty, once I pay for that, the one time, she may think I'm going to keep paying again and again. No, she ain't going to know that. I'm just going to pay the one-time expensive price, obviously, which I feel is comfortable that I can afford. And then once I get the kitty the once, I'm gone. Or I'm telling her, listen, I ain't paying that price again. So you can go on my payment. I just take you for a meal. And then after that, we just keep it moving. Anyway, let's get into it.
On my makeup, because honestly I filmed this video and then I was like, oh, let me film it again. People come on my comments all the time and they're like, be honest, you were out selling that cat and that's how you met him. And I was, because I have no shame in having a price ready with me as I tell you guys how I met my fiance. Disclaimer, if you're against selling that cat and putting a price on your kitty, I suggest you exit, because over here we got a price, baby. Okay, I am just doing the final touches on my makeup, because honestly I filmed this video and then I was like, oh, let me film it again. People come on my comments all the time and they're like, be honest, you were out selling that cat and that's how you met him. And I was, because I have no shame in having a price on my kitty cat. So I met my now fiance at one of my favorite hotel bars that I used to go to in Boston. I was actually waiting for my friend because she and I were gonna go a little bar hopping. So as soon as I walked in and sat down, I think I was sitting down for probably like 2 minutes. He walks in with his guy friend. Immediately they walk up to me. First thing he said was, "Can I buy you a drink?" Take notes, ladies. That is how a gentleman approaches a woman sitting at the bar. He didn't ask me my name. He didn't ask me what I did for a living. He didn't ask any of those things. He just asked me what I wanted to drink. And the bartender was making our drinks. I excused myself to the ladies' room and I wanted him to see my legs because my legs were out and I was looking good. Okay.
Yeah. Obviously, you could see he tried to spend a little money on her, buy her and her friend's drink, and then tried to take her back to his house. But obviously, she flipped it on him by saying, if you're going to assume I'm a hoe, you're going to have to pay for it. And obviously, him being the simp that he is, he probably going to fall for it and then end up going to spend some ridiculous money on it. But obviously, like I said, I can't knock him because he may have money like that. You get me? If he's going to spend 10 grand on her in one night, he can afford that. He could be making £1 million a week, £2 million a week. So that 10 grand ain't nothing. So obviously, if he pays for it, then how can we knock him? But if he ain't got that money like that, then he shouldn't have done that. Do you get me? But let's see what happens anyway more.
Then he offers to buy my friend a drink and, we're hanging out, we're getting to know each other, and at the end of the night, he asks me if I want to come back to his place. And obviously, I told him it was gonna cost him because I'm sorry, you just met me. So if you're gonna assume I'm going to be a hoe that gets paid. I'm not a free hoe.
If you're going to assume I'm a...
Listen, you see, when girls ask me for gifts, that is such a turn off. Especially if they ain't gave me the kitty yet. To me, that's a turn off. So you know what I do? I'm not going to lie. You know what I do? If I really want that kitty from that girl, and it's affordable kitty, and when I say affordable, what I can afford to pay and not see as a loss. So for example, say I'm going to go clubbing and I'm going to throw £100 on drinks for that night. And the girl asks for £100. Or say I'm going to buy shoes for £500. And the girl asks for that £500. I'm going to not buy the shoes, give the girl it, if I feel she's worth it. Or if I'm going out for the night and it's going to cost me £100, £300, I just won't go to out that night and I'll give that 300 to that girl. Do you know what I mean? Get the kitty. See, after that, it's all about, the game's going to change. It's going to be all about what I want. And if the girl don't want to give me no more kitty because I ain't popping off no more money, she can hit the road, Jack. Do you get me? Because the £500, £100 what I gave her, I just see it as raw. I didn't really lose it because it was what I was going to spend in the club anyway. Do you know what I'm trying to say? And you could go clubbing and spend £100, £300, £500 and not get no kitty. So imagine you give a girl that, get the kitty, then that's really better than raving. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Because you've got the same thing what you went raving for. You just paid for it straight up. So you didn't have to do no work. So if I do give a girl the money for her presents or whatever, then I know, all right, that money ain't a loss. So get the kitty and that's it. I'm bouncing. It's going to be my way or she can go because she ain't going to be getting no more money. So to continuously give a girl money after you've clapped the cheeks is a jolting. That's when a man's simping. Unless, like I said, he's got the money where he can continually throw it away. But if he can't continually throw that kind of money away, then he should think about just clapping it once and bouncing.
There's no way I could give him exclusiveness unless he was willing
Exclusivity?
to take care of everything that these other guys were taking care of, which was my bills, my car, everything. And once again, he wasn't threatened by it and he agreed. Said, of course, that's something that he can do. I then was like, okay, I'm going to be your girlfriend. And so then I became a stay-at-home girlfriend and I didn't have to go out and thought and bop anymore, because I had him paying my bills. At the time I had my own place. He had his own place. We did not start really living together until after we got engaged. And even after we got engaged, I still lived in my own place for a while. You guys like to hear the story about how I got him to propose to me? Let me know in the comments. Yeah, that is how I met my now fiance. Moral of the story is, don't let anybody tell you that your past is going to determine your future.
See, what upsets me about this whole story, like, I don't knock the girl for what she's doing and I can't knock the man. I can't knock both of them. But do you know what upsets me about this? Normal, average women will see this. And this is why society's messed up today. Because let's be real, most people are average, making below low wages, yeah? And regular normal girls will think, oh, if she could do it, everyone can do it. And what all women are doing, they're all trying to find this. Because he probably is, let's be real, he probably is a 1%, or he's probably making a good income. Do you know what I mean? So remember, most men ain't making a good income and most women ain't, right? So because she's put this up on social media now, enough women are going to think, oh, so it's possible. And all women are out there trying to do it. But it ain't going to work for everyone. She's just one of the 5%, 1% that managed to do it and get away with it. But remember, there ain't a lot of men out there with money. Do you get me? And the small 5%ers that's got that money, they're already taken up. Do you get what I'm trying to say? And they're all trying to look for this 5% of man. There's like a 90% of women out there that's trying to look for this 5%. And it's not possible unless you're all going to be sharing this one man. So it's putting an image out there that, oh, this is all possible for anybody, which it is. But 90% of women ain't going to get this 5%, man. Do you get what I'm trying to say? It just won't work. But I can't knock the woman for being honest. I can't knock the man, because obviously if he's got the money, why shouldn't he do it? But he's just messing up the game because he's taking a girl that's probably been run through by so many men, that's sold their kitty to so many men, and he wifed her, engaged her, giving her the high life, when there's so much women out there, yeah, and with lower mileage, that's better quality, that ain't been slept around with so much man, that he could wifey off and he could give the world to. See, you see me, I'd rather give a girl from Sainsbury's the best life than a flipping girl that slept with bare man. I'd rather sleep with a girl that's not known to nobody, that's got the worstest job ever. I'd rather give her that high life than give a girl that's been in all the clubs and out and about. See, I don't understand how men pay for a woman with high mileage so much, but then when they meet a girl that's got low mileage, that's a nobody in a dead-end job, they look at her like the bottom of the pile. Do you get me? See, that man, I guarantee he would see a girl in some Primark shoes, cheap shoes, doesn't rave, don't party, just in a dead-end job, and he'll look at her like scum. But yet, he looks at a girl in Louboutins that she probably can't pay for, in the club talking to every Tom, Dick and Harry, and he will see her as a valuable woman. I think that's just crazy. But the man wifed off a woman that is about his money. So when his money's finished, what is he going to do? Because that woman, you could tell she's about straight business. Do you get me? Her relationship with this guy is about straight money, straight business. She don't care about nothing else. As long as this man's providing a roof over her head and giving her money, buying her clothes, shoes, and flying her hair there and everywhere, that's all she's interested in. So when his money, if he's only got that one thing that's drawing her to him, what's he going to do when he loses his job or he loses his company, whatever? What's he going to do after that? Do you know what I'm saying? And you hear it so much times. You see it in movies, you hear it on social media, where this man had so much money and he lost it all, and he lost all the women he had. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So for me, that's why I would say I respect him for because he's doing what he wants to do. You see what I would say? He's probably one of them men in school that was a nerd. that couldn't get women. Because you see men that are used to women and know women, they don't do shit like that. It's only men that ain't used to women. He was probably one of them guys in school that couldn't get the popular girl. So because he couldn't get the popular girl, he thought, all right, now I've got money, I'm going for the popular girl. That's what guys like that do. When they couldn't get the popular girls in school, they leave school, level up, and then they go for the popular girls. Because I've had my time going for the popular girls, but I'm glad I went through it when I was a teenager. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Enough man. Well, there's some men who don't get it. That's why it's best to go through things earlier on in life. I went through it early where I went for the popular girls, and then I realised they was trash. They was no good. They was only there for the money. Do you know what I mean? So that's why when I got in my early 20s, I thought, nah, the popular girls, they're not worth what men pay for them. Buying them Moschino, Versace and all that. They're not worth it. I'd rather buy a girl that's a nerd, or a girl that's not got mileage, a girl that stays in her house, a girl that's just goes college and ain't got nothing going on for herself. I'd rather spend the money on her than a girl that's out there every day just looking for the next paycheck, the next money. Do you know me? The next Moschino, Versace bag. See? But so I would say this man probably was a nerd in school. Now he's leveled up and he's got money. He's spending it on women because he ain't been through it. But he has to get by this woman, and then he would learn. Do you get what I'm trying to say? That's how the game goes. You have to go through it before you change. But I'm just saying to myself, rah, he's really marrying a girl that's about his money. So every week, every month, she must be like, rah, I want money. And because the relationship started like that, she can always go to him straight, raw, I want some money. And he's just going to have to pop off, because that's how it was always. So he can't moan about it later and say, oh, all you want is my money. Like, when he's engaged with her, what's she going to say in the wedding vows? Oh, I love him because all he does is spend and spoils me like a rotten egg. Do you get what I'm trying to say? It's like a sport brat, I should say. All he does is spoil me like a sport brat. So now I'm thinking, so he's going to be there saying, oh, I love her, she feeds my ego, she does this, but she's going to be there like, oh, yeah, I love him because he spoils me like a sport brat. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Like, that's mad, bruv. Like, I want a woman to say in the wedding vows, I love me because she loves me because of all the things I do. Like, I cook, I clean, I inspire her. I take her places, I buy her stuff. Not just, because I give her money. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like, some men have just got the game messed up. Do you get what I'm trying to say? He's got engaged to her, his wife there, and he's going to marry her. But for what? What's she going to marry him for? One thing, where he's probably saying, I love her because she just keeps it real. And that's mad. Like, yeah, it's mad. Like, I can't, yeah. Yeah, he's going to have to learn the hard way. But I can imagine as well, you see, because she just asks him, I want money, you're going to have to pay for this, you're going to have to pay. So that's how the relationship is set. So no doubt, yeah, she probably says, if he says, can you clean up the house? Can't you get a cleaner? You know, I met you like that. Where I don't want to do, I guarantee you she doesn't do no tidying up or no nothing around the house. She just sits there. All she does all day is just beg for money. Do you get me? Because that's how it generally is. With girls like that, when it starts off on a money thing, those kind of women, it's everything's about money to them. You tell them tidy up, can't you get a cleaner? You tell them to cook, can't you get a cook? That's how those kind of women, because I've dated women like that. Not as my proper woman, but like just as a little side chick, you get me? I just throw them kind of girls in category. When they come at me with money, I just put them in a category. Do you get me? Depending on if I can afford them or not. If I can't afford them, I'll just try and clap the cheeks with the money that I can afford to give. And if not, then I just jog them on. Do you know what I mean? Some women, when they ask for money and I feel like they're not even worth it, I just jog them on. But if I feel she's worth it, then I'll just try and keep her around, clap the cheeks once and then tell her to kick some rock. You get what I'm trying to say? But for this man to marry her, I would never. Any woman that I've dated that comes to me on a money tip first from the jump, I would never, ever take that woman serious. Never in a million years. Even if later on down the line I'm still mingling with her and I fall for her, I just force myself to get away from her or out of love or lust, what it is that I have for her. Because to me, from a woman comes at money from the jump, before she's even giving me any cheeks, I just go straight turn off of her. If she's worth it, I might keep pursuing it and just clap the cheeks once and then tell her to bounce, or just tell her to do things my way if she doesn't want to bounce. But from they come off on the money thing straight away, I'm not interested. I'm not interested. I just know straight the category to put her in. She's a gold digger. She will always just be a link to me. And I'll just use her like she's using me. Do you get what I'm saying? I won't want nothing more from her but to clap the cheeks. And once I get that, I'm gone. So guys, tell me what you think about this little clip. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm out. Peace.